What is up, YouTube? Welcome to this Flash Season 4 video. So there was a few things in the Flash Season 4 trailer which I wanted to go into in a bit more depth, to be honest. There was a few things in that trailer which I wanted to kind of pick out of my trailer breakdown and actually go into a lot more depth. So the first thing, of course, is Caitlin Snow, and the other part is that ending to what is going on and how Barry will get out of the Speed Force, and the fact that that is not Barry Allen in that suit chasing right at the end of that trailer. But the biggest shock to me, personally, was the fact that we saw Caitlin Snow in the trailer. Now, of course, we weren't going to have Danielle Pennebaker in the trailer. Of course, it would make a whole lot of... It would be just weird not having her in this, because she is kind of like the core team of the show, to be honest. And noticeably, we had Tom Felton missing from this season trailer, which is a bit weird. I thought he was supposed to be part of this. We saw as well, we didn't even see Harrison Wells, which I know, like, rest in peace and that kind of business. But he has hinted, the actor has hinted, that they could be going towards Johnny Quick, because he's played so many versions of Harrison Wells, which I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess he wants to do something a bit different and have a different version of his character. But, of course, as well, we are going to be getting Caitlin back on the team, it seems. However, the last we saw her, she didn't want to take the cure of being Killer Frost, and she wanted to go off and find herself, which is really, really strange, with the fact that, well, we've got Caitlin Snow here. We didn't even see Killer Frost in the trailer. It's just strange that they go off in the finale, and it's a big thing that she's not going to go and stay with Julian, but she is going to be here as her original character. And what I thought was absolutely badass, she comes out with the Captain Cold gun, and she's like, well, you expected someone else? And I'm like, whoa, slay. The slay button has been pressed for her, and she looks absolutely just dope. Just so dope. I'm glad they brought her. And she seems to have a bit more of a personality. Why has it taken them 4 seasons to get to this personality where she is completely and irrevocably badass? Now, I think that what is going on here, at the panel, it was said that we will actually be seeing equal parts Killer Frost and Caitlin Snow. So I think what we're going to have here is that at each part we will have kind of her being Killer Frost, and then we'll see Caitlin. Not too sure what's going to happen here, or this could simply be a misdirection and we could actually have her as evil, and she could have just maybe put some makeup on, dyed her hair, and actually been like, you know what, I'm going to trick this team. I'm going to trick them to think that I'm actually going to be a Caitlin. I'm going to be the girl that they actually know and love, which, you know what, would actually be a really, really good storyline and a huge risk to take, although it is just a bit too much like Black Siren's trick in the past season of Arrow, where she came in and everyone was kind of hinting towards that she is actually going to be the Black Canary's back, and she survived. But of course, it was the Earth 2 version Black Siren who turned up. So maybe that is just a bit too similar to that, and I think that maybe everyone is, or at least Team Flash, are just a bit too smart for that, to be honest, and putting the same trick on the same channel in the same kind of universe show. I guess that would be a bit too much, but I think that what's going to happen here is she will be kind of fighting. So I think that we're going to see Caitlin fight this Killer Frost version of herself, and I think that over time she will have like kind of a Hulk thing. I think that it'll be sort of like Hulk, where she's going to try and actually control the powers that she has. And it's kind of funny that she actually has the cold gun there. And where did she actually get that from? I don't know. They've got like a cold gun sort of factory that's just churning out all of these. Because then it kind of takes away from Captain Cold and Heatwave if those special guns are kind of like absolutely everywhere. I guess their powers are completely null and void, because you could just give those to like soldiers and they can go around being those characters. However, I think that having her off the show, and really what I was expecting her to be is off the show for a bit, would actually sort of show a disservice to Team Flash. We wouldn't actually have the whole thing with a female on the team, we've got Iris West leading the team, then it would just literally be her. And we also see Caitlyn pop up later on in the actual scene where we see them at Ferris Air Base. So we see them there, and she is kind of spurring on Cisco to actually use his gun to try and target Barry in the Speed Force. So we can see her, she's seemingly playing quite a bit here. I'm not too sure who she was actually speaking to, but I think that what she's doing is she's got a duality, and she is actually fighting who she is, and she is trying to split that personality down the middle, which I kind of find it weird that she kind of turns into her Earth 2 self. I think that's a bit odd, to be honest. I still have from the start was like, hold on a minute, how is she turning into Killer Frost? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I'm not too sure if she will actually be keeping her personality down, keeping that Killer Frost personality down with the necklace that she was given to by Draco Malfoy as well. So we don't really see that. She's wearing like this choker and tank top thing, so I'm not too sure if that choker is able to stop those things, but I expect she probably will return, and she's turned back, but slowly she will return. However, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that she will return as Killer Frost, or is this just a huge misdirection? So that's it for this video. Please drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.